As I told Andy Williams and in message this morning, I don't intend to be attending any other pushback protests anytime soon. For various reasons. One being that people like myself, our voices aren't actually heard, right? I asked, that was before the rain started to fall, if we could have gone by RIK bookstore to make a quick protest there, to make the statement that we do not want those books being sold for children to be indoctrinated with this evil agenda, right? He basically just asked me, what is RIK? And walked off. And that was it. I don't play those kind of games. Even if you don't know what is RIK, find out. Wait a couple minutes, wait a couple seconds, and ask a question. He did not do that. But that's just one of the reasons, because people will say, well, okay, I just playing arrogant, it's all about me, it's not about me. Besides that, probably 200 people or so attended. It was nowhere near 1,000. I showed the video of the line of the amount of people that were walking along the savannah, and that is nowhere near 1,000 people that attended. More people shared the video and liked the video than who actually attended, and that was real disappointing. And it shows me that Trinidadians are not serious about taking a stand against the government. They are not. The majority of people in Trinidad and Tobago are still very happy and contented with their way of life, right? They are getting by, and that's all that matters. And they don't see it necessary to go out there and take a stand. They want the few of us peasants to go and do it for them. But they will never make the sacrifice of a few hours just to go out and take a stand for themselves. They rather like and share right online than to actually come out, put on shoes, and get dirty in the savannah. They wouldn't do that. But hold a chutney event, hold a soca event, hold a zesa party, and they will come out. But to stand up for their own democracy, they're not going to do that. So why am I going to attend another sham where 200 people going to come? Out of 1.4 million citizens in Trinidad and Tobago, 200 people alone willing to make the sacrifice to come out and make a statement? No. And then besides that, another important point is, when you're hosting an event such as this and you intend it to be a mass protest, you cannot expect that to happen if you do not want to spend funds, spend money to advertise. Facebook has the option to be able to advertise. Pay Facebook to advertise the ads that you have for protests. Print flyers and give it out to volunteers, or pay them a small change to hand it out in the communities. There are thousands upon thousands of people in Trinidad and Tobago that did not have any idea it would have had a protest. So even though many knew, many did know, because it's radio, it's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, but many others didn't. So the same way how 200 of us out of the few thousands that would have known came, maybe at least a couple more thousand or a couple more hundred would have attended yesterday. But that did not happen. Why? Because everybody expecting to just advertise on the radio station they're on and to send some WhatsApp ads and tell people to share. That is not how marketing works. You cannot expect to reach the masses that way. You have to advertise. You have to invest. You have to go out in the communities and hand out flyers, speak to the people, get on the ground and speak to the people. But they don't want to do that. Nobody wants to do that. And then they expect to have a successful protest. But at the end of the day, it all goes back down to the point. Trinidadians themselves are not serious. Trinidadians and themselves are not serious. The majority still have enough funds, enough money to sustain themselves. And those who don't have, those who are poor, they are willing to suffer and remain as servants, to remain as slaves underneath this government. That is the reality of what's going on in Trinidad and Tobago.